think I have anything to turn in, but I'm gonna head back to the pavilion anyway. For example, this is a pottery wheel? Uncle Chubby made it for me. Look, that's red. Oh god, I don't know how to pronounce that, and I'm 90% sure it's not in the pronunciation guide. Yeah, it's not in the pronunciation guide. That stuff's so rare it might as well be priceless. It would be such a waste to process it without the proper tools. I thought he was just going to need something small. Forget about small, he should be able to make those delicate dust statues with ease now. You guys are certainly taking it easy. I thought of a new theme for my next piece. What is it? It's a secret! Oh, now you've got me a little curious. Just look forward to the final product. No matter what shape your next masterpiece takes, just make sure to be gentle with that wheel. Retribution awaits those who mistreat machines. Okay. I don't think I have a lot of gin. Let's see. Yeah, I barely have 700. But I do want to buy out these last few things, like the reciprocation jade and that last poison. Let's see how much I have in the way of scrappables. Not a lot, but I do have enough for something. Do I? I only have like 12,000. Yeah, not quite enough actually. Need more gin. To be frank, I know one or two things about face reading. Would you be interested in allowing me a look? Back from the grotto, and the first thing I see is another fortune teller. Fine, let's hear it. You have a wide forehead, along with a thin, narrow nose, a calamitous sign. Hoarding wealth will harm you 100-fold, whereas spending it will bring you good fortune. I have here a collection of one-of-a-kind treasures never to be seen again once sold. Would you like to take a look? Your face reading needs a lot of work, but I think you get the gist of it. Har har. Is that all you had to say? Yeah. Alright. What about you? You got anything to say? Yeah.
Sir.
You got G's soul seal? So did you ever figure out what he was? It was always a mystery to me how someone so little could sound like a living antique. So you've actually met G?
Oh.
Of course I have. He read my fortune and said I would spend the rest of my life away from my hometown. What nonsense. He even invited me to the Grotto of Scripture, saying he wanted to show me a secret no one's ever seen before. Was that his idea of a joke? Everyone knows the Grotto's biggest secret is the Grave of Lear, which no one can seem to find. Except me, I found it. Who would ever want to step foot in those catacombs? It must be crawling with countless vengeful Fangshi souls. I bet, knowing Kwafu, it would be the Shanghai 1000 that was up there. That it was going to be seen. You also have something to say. That boy Xuan is using stones to tell fortunes. He must have learned it from the villagers. What a disgrace. Our village must seem like a complete joke to you people. Not really. We also do divination. Abacus was probably the one who taught him that.
No.
What? How can that be? You can fly and create contraptions, but you still believe in these formless ideas? Faith is used to control the ignorant. You're not supposed to be that gullible. I used to ponder the same conundrum. But maybe there's a reason why faith can't be replaced. Alright, that's everyone. Pushing forward into what seems to be the penultimate area of the game, because the last area is like, explicitly we're not allowed to go there, and we've been told not to go there before we take care of the rest, so I'm guessing it's going to be like the final area, like the ultimate Uber boss fight. But man, this place is a lot bigger than I thought. I forget which way I came from. I think it was up there. Just trying to make sure there's actually a platform down here. That's what I get for trying to be fancy. I was trying to sneak in. Good job, dude. Trying to sneak in a attack in the middle of his combo. Right, I can double jump. Forgot about that. I'm doing the pit again. Ah! I should have dashed across the pit instead of just walking. Man, I was literally playing this game yesterday. I was going through the early game again for no particular reason. You'd think I would be better at it. Case in point. These guys aren't too tough. Ugh. Jeez, I had to open my mouth, didn't I? Those are the guys that, or at least I believe those are the guys that are in the research center, the place I went into. I mentioned this like a couple episodes back, but I went into there with almost a level's worth of progress, and I exited with no experience because I lost my Jin in there, and I just cut it out because it was long and I didn't get anything done. I went in there like 5 times trying to beat that guy and couldn't. Now he's here. He didn't get me this time though, because he's basically a carbon copy of the mini boss that was in the mines area that I beat off camera because I wasn't smart. What the? Okay, that, I don't know what the hell happened there, but that bomb like went it went through the platform, then it like circled back up to get me or something. I didn't even see that. I thought it was gone because it went past me. Oh, it slid along the platform. Also, this guy's got my Jin now. No, thank you. The heck was that? I like blocked, and then like a second later I got an imperfect block. I lost all my experience. I just lost it all. That's, you know what? I should have done this earlier. Man, I need to get back into the swing of things. I've beaten this guy already. This is once again a carbon copy of the mini boss that was in the other area. Got him. Okay. Ah. Turn path. That's good. That's very good. What are you? Guess I'm gonna find out. You're a mini boss, aren't you? Yeah, you're definitely a mini boss. Ow! Whoa. Bonk. Yeah, like disables my shield. What's the deal with that? Ooh, Dark Steel. Also, I got 2 achievements from that. Apparently, I've beaten literally all of the mini bosses now, and there's an achievement for beating that boss with that robot. Cool. Don't want to fall into a pit again. Okay, so this is probably just another Empyrean area. Just another area to explore. Sky Tower. That is indicative of what lies ahead. GM fertilizer. Hold up. That's the second GM fertilizer I've gotten. Right? I've gotten one of those before. These are the wrong. Yeah, I have 2 of them. So what are they for? They've got to be for something because there's more than one. Hold on, before I move on, I know I'm not trying to 100% this game, but I want to know what they're for, because if I'm like missing something, if I'm missing a whole mechanic, that's not good. While I'm back here. Oh, whoa. That is a big one. Do you believe in any gods, Z? The village elders always told us to believe in the gods. They said doing so would make us healthy, give us good looks, and give us boneless meat to eat. I mean, do you believe in gods? Kind of. It'd be nice if the gods turned out to be true. But not every question has an answer, right? I suppose. It's not like I'll ever know if that oracle's divination was ever accurate now. Okay, I want to know what this fertilizer's for. When I think fertilizer, I think the greenhouse area. So I'm gonna go through that. I mean, getting them out of the way would probably be a good idea. Oh! Unknown seed! You know, that would probably be what you use the... I thought that was a poison. That would probably be what you use the fertilizer on, wouldn't it? Jeez, wow. I really missed that. I did not go around breaking all the pots. I'm not a pot smasher. I guess I missed the seed. Wow. Alright, I have something new to give to Shunshun. And I guess I have 3 new things to give to... Where'd he go? I still don't know how I'm supposed to get that chest up there. Oh, he's up at the top. Is that what I think it is? Oh dear. This is for you, Uncle Chubby. For me? It's a pallet vase. Who taught you how to make one of these? I asked Abacus what kind of gift you would like. He said that the people of Ying have a custom of painting stories on vases. The glaze could have been applied more evenly, but for an ape man, it's passable. I could have made an even better one if I had more time to practice. That's way better than what I could have managed. I was never talented in these things. Oh, since when did you appear? I didn't see you there. That's because your eyes were glued onto your gift. That I won't deny. That I won't deny. You never gave me all that many gifts to begin with. So what story did you paint on this vase? It's the story about me, Uncle Chubby, and Yi living together here. Ah, is that so? I see. I see the tears welling up in your eyes. If you want to cry, you should just let it all out. Shut up, you're just seeing things. What, did I do a bad job painting you? No, this is the first time I've ever received a gift like this. Thanks, kid. Aw. Oh, is that a seed you're holding? Is it for me? That was my original plan, but now that I've brought it back, I'm not so sure. Why? I'll keep it alive this time, I promise. Really? The vegetables in your backyard never seem to last for long. You got me there. I don't get it. The seasons always change so frequently, and before I even realize it, my crops always dry up. I don't mind some dead crops, I just happen to remember that I picked this up from the greenhouse. Come on then, let's plant it. This is such a big place, so why not give it some greenery? I think it would look perfect in the courtyard, personally. Don't just make these decisions on your own. That seed is as big as the palm of your hand. I bet it'll grow some really big fruits. Oh, is this how I get the... Oh, wait, the chest is up there. This is how I get the chest, isn't it? The tree grows and then I climb the tree. I'm not sure. This came from Gomang, so I'm pretty sure she put plenty of effort into it. She always takes it to the extreme. Once, in order to speed up her experimental process, she bred a scorpion to grow 3 times as fast. That little monster ended up crawling out of its incubator and swallowed everyone else's subjects. That's why I don't really know what this will grow into. This time, I'll make sure to water it regularly so it'll grow big and healthy. Were you even listening? Fine, but if anything happens, you must get Abacus to contact me. Got it? Got it. If scorpions end up coming out of it, I'll cook them up for you next time. Can't give him the fertilizer yet. Do I have to, like, refresh the area? I bet I have to refresh the area. How long have I been going? Barely half an hour. We got time. We got plenty of time. Can I just rest to reload the area? Seems like a thing you could do. The background didn't change, but I don't think that matters. It might, though. Oh, no. Nope. Okay. Wow, that is a tree. Isn't your tree growing a little too quickly? Isn't it great? It's coming along really nicely. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's chop some of it down to use as firewood. I agree. Oh, you're back. We don't know how this genetically modified plant came to be. We should dispose of it as soon as possible. No, I worked so hard to get it to this size. All you did was water it a couple times. Do you think this can grow all the way to the Heavenly Palace-y? They say that those living in the Heavenly Palace eat magic peaches that let you live forever. Don't believe those baseless fairy tales. And everyone thought I was nuts when I told them the real world lay outside the village. Don't worry, Xuan. When I find them magic peaches, I'll be sure to pick some for you to try. Just don't cause any trouble. Establish a deep relationship with Xuan. Now I can give him the fertilizer. What's that funky smelling thing you got there? This is GM fertilizer that helps crops grow bigger. Can I have some? My tree hasn't been growing lately. Are you still looking after that tree? I did say it was of unknown origin. But this is the first time I've ever managed to grow something this successfully. Sure then, here you go. Be very careful with it though. It's a potent mix of several different medicinal ingredients, so it should never be ingested. I got it. I'm not the type of person who tries things just to see what they taste like. But you are. Alright. Now I bet I have to reload again to use the second one. There's no more space on the floor. How about the shelf? Not enough room for all your stuff? No, I can make more room. I've only now just realized how many interesting things you taught me. Look at all the stuff you've brought me too. And I thought you were just trying to brush me off at first. I didn't expect you to be so interested in Solarian affairs. It's really fun. I didn't realize there was so much out there in your world to learn. But what I don't get is if Penglai was so interesting, why did you guys leave? We didn't want to leave. Us Solarians got sick. We couldn't stay in Penglai anymore. Did they get better after coming here? They didn't. But just like with your book, if you don't read the last page, you won't need to fear a bad ending. What? I've never read the ending of a story. I don't really want an ending. I wouldn't worry. I'd say there's still a long way to go before you reach your ending. Tree bigger. It doesn't look a lot bigger. Maybe the collecting everything scene overwrote the tree scene, or maybe I just need to... Are you feeling okay? It's dangerous out there. Stay safe. Yeah, just generic line. Okay. I think it got overwritten by that one, so I gotta rest again. Yeah, he's out by the tree again, I bet. Yeah, they're both out by the tree. Oh, it's bigger. Oh, can I get up there now? Yes, I can. What's in it? Hedgehog Jade. Allows precise parries to inflict internal damage to the enemy. Oh. interesting. I can barely see the top from here. It's incredible. I've never seen such a huge tree before. I want to see how tall it can get. There's just one problem. How are we supposed to trim the upper branches? That wouldn't be a problem for those of the human kingdom. Most of them can handle low altitude flight. Their cities develop vertically, so big trees like this are perfect for them. That woman must have brought the seed from her hometown. So they can all fly? That's so cool. Do the cities look like huge forests? I wish I could go see for myself. Don't get too excited. They inhabit a resource-starved wasteland, so everything they grow is GM'd to hell and back. You know, what is this GM thing you keep talking about? Oh, I was worried I was going to have to explain it. Genetic modification, otherwise known as transmutation. For example, if someone wants to fly, they can incorporate avian genes into their bodies to grow a pair of wings. By using the same technology on a plant, we can produce all sorts of high-efficiency crops. Okay, so that's why Gobang had wings, and no one else does. So that's why some of those trees out there taste like meat. Can we also be GM'd? Can we? I want to be GM'd so I'll be fluffy like you guys. Please don't. Actually, you're already quite different from the original 8 men. Have you been GM'd too? The other people in your tribe all look taller than you. That has nothing to do with genetic modification. One more. You got more fertilizer. That means the tree can grow even taller. Easy with the fertilizer. Excess breeds its own downfall. People aren't better off the more food they eat. But isn't more always better? Not always. What's wrong? Then, should we stop using fertilizer? Do you still want to find out how tall this tree can grow? I do. Well, now I'm just as curious as you are. Continue with what you've been doing. I'll deal with it if something goes wrong. Sure. Do you have anything to say? No. I did pick up a bunch of components, so before I rest, I'm going to see if I can afford anything. Got 2,000 worth. How did I get 2,300 Jin? I guess those chests must have had a lot of stuff in them. But I do want... I doubt I'm ever going to use it, but I do want to buy the reciprocation jade, just because I think it's going to be fun. It's 3,600. Man, I thought I'd buy out the shop by the end of the game. I think I'm close to the end of the game, unless Jin spikes dramatically in the last area. All right. Man, I'm either 1 or 2 jades short, or maybe more than that. I don't know. I don't actually know if I have all the jades or not, but I have most of the jades. Pretty close to 100%ing the game, actually. Just as a thing. I wish there were more one-cost jades, because it's just like charge strikes, which I don't care about, imprecise parries, which I'm not bad enough to need, and those are the only 2. I guess there's also the 3 one-cost jades I've got active. Okay, never mind. I'm just complaining that yeah. Anyway, you know what? Let's do that. Let's try it out. I need to practice with it before I use it for anything in particular. I think some of you might already know what I'm planning to use this for, or how I'm planning to use it. And I'm definitely gonna try and use it in the next boss fight, at least once or twice, just to see how it works. The answer will probably be it doesn't, but that's a big tree. No way. Just a few days? That fertilizer really is something. Weren't you going to climb up and have a look? Haha, you might not know this, but Anong is afraid of heights. I just get a little dizzy in tall places is all. I guess he was just bragging when he said he'd get those magic peaches. I'd be able to get them if I could grow a pair of them GM wings like you monsters. That might not be a good thing.
Huh?
Why do you say that? Ever since you said excess breeds its own downfall, I've been thinking about it. Does that mean we're being too greedy? We want to have the best for ourselves and for others. Like how I want this tree to grow taller because I think that's what's good for it. But is it though? Not necessarily. A lot of times more doesn't really mean better. It also happens when I'm writing stories. I always want to put the most exciting things together, but that always makes the story less interesting. True that. Yeah, right. As if any reader wants to read the second most exciting story ever. I thought you looked up to the lives of E and those monsters. I want to be as strong, as smart, and as brave as E, but you shouldn't try to be me. And don't get the wrong idea. I am neither strong nor brave. In fact, the Solarians probably ended up the way they did because of their constant need to do more and more. That's why I'm not using any more fertilizer. I'll let the tree keep growing by itself, but if it doesn't, that's fine too. I wonder why my parents didn't use fertilizer for our crops when I was little. I never really put that much thought into it. My sister was much more skilled when it came to horticulture. Why didn't you learn anything from her? Why indeed. It's something I have come to regret, but perhaps I can learn from you. Well, if you have any questions, ask away. Put all the exciting moments in your story together. Unlock the true power of agriculture. Ooh, there's more chests up here. What did you know? An advanced component. And a computing unit. What about back here? Nothing back here. Cool. Why are those stored in the attic of the pavilion? Yeah, you know what? Don't question it. Don't question it. And now I can do swift descent. Okay. Now let's head back to... Now the question is, which elevator leads to the boss fight? I'm going to go with the Sky Tower one because it's a named area. So I'm going to go search the rest of the area first. And again, I'm not trying to 100% the game, but I do want to do my due diligence to explore a decent amount. It's also not that much of a run from here to the elevator, so... Still haven't found the other statue that's in... It might be up there in that little part that hasn't been shown yet. Yeah, in fact, there it is, right there. Man, I could probably... Well, I can't do it from here, but... Nah, it's not worth... Is it not worth my time? I'll get it on the way over to the Sky Tower, because I gotta go over to the Sky Tower anyway. Alright, this is the elevator. Fancy elevator.